Meet Geoffrey, a fierce worker, a loving husband, and a full-time student at BYU-Idaho, spending 60 to 80 hours a week working on his degree towards pre-med.
Pre-med has been something that I kind of grew up with. My dad's a doctor, and 9 of my siblings are adopted. So there's been a lot of medical issues that I've grown up with.
Although Geoffrey spends most of his week flipping through his pre-med textbooks, he spends about 4 hours of his week flipping through his job.
My job is as a tumbling instructor. So tumbling, it's often referred to as power tumbling. And so it's simply just flips on the ground. I teach in Rigby at Dance Unlimited, and I go there on Thursday nights for 2 hours for 2 classes. So I teach a younger class and an older class. And then the second time in the week is I teach here in Rexburg at Dance It down the street. Tumbling is really my favorite thing to do, but I started as a gymnast, and for about 3 years, from 8 to about the age of 10 or 11, I did gymnastics, and then because of health problems, I stopped that. And then in high school, I was a cheerleader. And I guess it was just kind of that, as I focused more on one thing, I was able to realize that my passion was tumbling. I just loved being able to power everything out and just run and let loose and be in the air and just not think about anything.
I love how much energy he has and how much passion he has for it. And I love just watching him doing all the flips and everything. And I love to watch him, how he interacts with his students and how he tries to help them to become better.
Unfortunately, a lot of tumbling coaches, all they think about is getting the stunt. But I think there's a balance of helping these children understand, how to do it and understand how to fix it on their own. And so as I instruct, I not only help them learn a back handspring or help them learn the skill that they want to learn, but I try and teach them in a way that they understand what they're doing wrong. And so when I can ask the question of, what'd you do wrong there? They can look at me and say, I bent my legs, or, my hands weren't in the right position. Because eventually, as a coach, my expectation would be to step back and to let them do it on their own. And so if I can do that and say, hey, that was really good, but what could you fix? And they can figure that out, that's when I know that they'll be a good tumbler.